Hello everybody, welcome back to Jeb's Computer Service on YouTube. Today I'm going to be showing you guys on how to shrink a virtual drive. For this example, we're gonna be using a virtual machine operated by VirtualBox, and we're gonna be using a bootable ISO called HirenBoot. Both of these programs are free. HirenBoot is a very powerful tool. This is the site. I'll leave it in the description so you guys can download it as well and use it for yourself. So basically, we're gonna be using a hard disk tool imaging, which is a free base version called Macrium Reflect. We're gonna be using this program to do all the process. And also VirtualBox, it's free as well. You can use it for Windows or Mac. Just click here and it'll download immediately. So basically what we're gonna be doing is this drive, we're gonna and clone it to a new blank drive that we're gonna be creating on the VirtualBox. And I want that drive to be less size. That's why I want to shrink it. So in this case, the drive here that I made here, it's 500 gigs. You can see here it says it's 17.5. That's because it's unallocated, but it did not shrink the actual drive. It might say 17 gigs on the boot drive. If you go to computer management, this management here, you can clearly see here, this is a 500 gigabyte drive. Here's the C drive. The rest is unallocated. Now that's not what I want to do. We want to permanently shrink this to a lower size. So by doing that, we're gonna be actually cloning the drive to a new drive with a lower gigabyte, with a lower size. So I'm just gonna do that right now. I'm just gonna turn this computer off. Okay, from there, this is the one that's actually running right now. So from here, we want to set up the bootable ISO in this way. First in settings, once you make a new machine, in general, you're gonna keep this Windows 64-bit. You need 64 bits to boot up. The system here, just leave these two on so that that's on the system for the bootloader. Everything else can remain the same. Now we just need to change one little thing in the storage. Here you can see this is the old drive, the 500 one. That's the computer, which is this one that I just turned off right now. Now from here, we're gonna click on controller. We're gonna add a new hard drive. So from here, we're gonna actually create a new one. That was my mistake. Create a new one. Here, I want to use BHD because this is basically the format of Windows. Overall, if you want to use Hyper-V, and you can also mount it, but you can do that as well with this, with VirtualBox image or uh, VMware image as well. In my case, I want to use this one. So here's just click Next. Leave everything the same. Don't have to change that. Now here's just give it the size. So the new size that I want for this, it says it's 17 gigs. So let's just keep it at 60, something small for this example. There we can go ahead. Click on finish. Oh wait, before I do that, I actually do want to change the name. I'm gonna call this one new drive. Perfect. Now it says finish. There it is. Now we're just gonna just choose that. There, choose, and there it is. Now that part is done. Just click OK. Now we're gonna boot up the ISO here in Boot. Now let's just give that a few seconds. Okay, there it is. There, it's loading up. Give that another few seconds. Okay, there it is. Hiren's boot has changed a lot. When I first started using this, it would appear the Windows 10 logo. I think before that, I think it was Windows 7. Not really sure. I found out this when it was around Windows 10. Pretty useful program for any different type of tools or checkups that you might have missed. Okay, so it's almost done finishing loading. It's a pretty big program, even though it's just 3 gigs. Let's just give this a little pause and I'll be right back. Okay, guys, and there we have it. Hiren's boot has boot up. So from here on out, all we need to do is just go to utilities. Oh yes, I clicked that. Sorry about that. Go to utilities. We want to find hard disk tools. From here, imaging tools. And as I said in the video in the beginning, we're going to use Macrium Reflect. So that's the program that we're going to use. Now, since we attach in the beginning the two drives, in File Explorer, it should be here. Here's the original drive, the C drive. Now the other one, you can't see it because it's unallocated. So we actually need to search for it. So just basically go to Computer Management. From here, just open this management. And yes, I will put GPT. And from here, you can see here's the original one, 500 gigs, and here's the 61 unallocated one. That's perfect. Now all that we need to do now is basically just close this out. Just wanted to show you that this is there since it's not appearing here. Now we just close this out. Now open back Macrium Reflect. From here, you're gonna go to backup. Here you see the two drives. The original drive, the 500 gig, and the 60 drive. So now we just want to click this one and we're gonna clone this. Clone this. Now here, select the disk you want to clone it to. So the 60 drive. Perfect. You can see here the unallocated. That's not gonna pass as basically there's nothing there. So just click on next and finish. Now we're just gonna wait for this to finish. Okay, looks like that part is finished. Close that out. Depending on how big the drive is, this might take a long time. The last time I tried to do this on a big drive, it took 4.5 hours. So let's just go ahead here and pause this part, fast forward. I'll see you guys once this is almost done. Okay guys, and there we have it. So basically the cloning process took 4 minutes and 57 seconds. Perfect. Now that that's done, now we see two identical pieces here. And if you go back to the File Explorer, you should see both of them here. If I'm not mistaken, it might be this one, since I think it's the lower drive, but that's okay. So now that is cloned. If you go back to the management, from here, you should see it as well. Let's give that a few seconds. Okay, and there it is. Supposedly it cloned it. A perfect 260 drive. Now let's just finish this. Let's just get out of here. Let's just turn this off. Now once that's done, I'm gonna make a new drive. I'm gonna make a new virtual machine. Click on new. Let's say the new drive. New machine. We're not gonna pick any ISO. Here we will change this to Windows at 10. Next. Let's give it 5 gigs. 3 X. Now use an existing drive. There's the new drive. Click next. Finish. New machine. Start it up. Give that another few seconds. Okay. It's slowing up. That's great. That means it works. There's the user. Oh, yes. Now just put in the password. Okay. And there it's loaded up. If I check here, Peter, 17.5. No, I don't want to do that. Computer management. Let's go this management again. And there you have it, guys. You basically converted, or in this case, clone a 500 gig and clone it to a new blank virtual drive into now a shorter drive. Say this would be convenient. Let's say, for example, you have a physical one and you want to clone this to that physical, and you don't have 500 gigs of a physical one. Let's say you have 200. Well, you can shrink it around this size and install it on that one, and you don't have to actually buy a higher drive, which making you waste more money. In this case, you'll be saving more if that is actually your purpose and you don't actually need a bigger drive for whatever it is that you're going to be using it for. Well, guys, that's basically it for this video. I really hope you guys enjoy it, and it try to keep it as simple as possible since it's a lot of few steps for everybody. It might be different for everybody. That way, if anybody has any issues or comments, something that you want to do, how it works or how it doesn't work, please just leave a comment below or reply to you as soon as possible. And as always, guys, thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one now. Goodbye.